Hey guys, it's Jovi and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. How are you all doing today? Please don't forget to like this video. Like it on your way in because you're going to forget. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm Jovi Beauty. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. Please follow. Please subscribe. I hope y'all are having a great Monday. Shout out to everyone and prayers to everyone who is in California, DC, that whole strip. It's kind of turned up over there. So y'all got earthquakes and tornadoes. It's a lot happening right now. And you know, y'all roads ain't safe on a regular day. So be careful, stay in the house. Beer pantry, hope you're okay. I hope everyone is all right. I know it's still really early over there, but how is everyone doing? I hope y'all have had a great week. I wasn't here last week for a couple of days, so I hope everything has been going well. We're going to try to play a little bit of catch up today so we can try to get back onto regular scheduled programming. Hey, Kendra. Hey, Rainier. I see all of you here. So yeah. I first want to get into because people have been reaching out to me. Thank you, everybody who's been reaching out to me. Shit's just been crazy. Everything's been crazy. More things have happened. Something happened with my best friend. I'm waiting for the third shoe to drop. You know how they say it comes in threes? Bruh, it comes in threes. I'm waiting for the third. I am waiting for the third. I don't know what the hell, but I appreciate everyone who has been reaching out to me. Where is it? Okay, hold on. And y'all know how I am. I want to read these out. I don't know who this is. Schuler, thank you so much. She sent a donation. She said for my Washington trip, girl, that whole situation, we ain't getting into it. But thank you so much. Where am I? Kendra, shout out to Kendra. Shout out to you. She said, from Kendra G, what a lady. Blessings to you. Thank you, Kendra. Kendra sent us $100. I appreciate you, Kendra. I thought that I would, because I don't want to make certain people feel away, but I also want to thank. Okay. I also want to thank the people who donate like a lot. So I'm thinking maybe that I will say the amount if it's like $50 and up, because I don't want to make other people feel away. Nadi sent us, what it was last week? I don't remember, girls. She sent a donation. Thank you so much, Nadi. I'm trying to just make sure I have all of these that I shout out everyone who sent a donation when I was not on here. Summer Baby sent a donation. I appreciate you so much, Summer Baby. Infinite Charm sent a donation. Hold on. Yeah. Infinite Charm sent a donation. Thank you so much for that. Nicole sent a donation. Thank you so much, Nicole. And who's this? I don't have I have the name. Latrina sent a donation as well. I think that was last Friday. I don't remember, girl. Thank you so much. Like I said, I appreciate everyone who donates to the channel. It is thoroughly appreciated. So look, today we're going to talk about Fresh and Fit. Okay, we're going to talk about Fresh and Fit. Thank you. Wait, hold on. Thank you so much for your donation. Like I said, I wanted to make sure, even if I wasn't here, I always like to shout out everyone who sends a donation. So I appreciate you all. We're going to talk about Fresh and Fit being over and demonetized today. We're going to talk about Falynn, goubadia, Falynn Pina, whatever you want to call her, child. And the situation that is happening right now, I think is very important for us to talk about. I think this was the last video I made before I think this is the last video I made was about Falynn. So we're going to continue that video because we found out a lot of extra things recently. And I want to talk a little bit about Gunplay and him losing his goddamn mind. Okay. So yeah, that's what we're going to do today. Shout out to everybody. We ain't gonna be on here, but well, shoot, we got some stuff to catch up on. I still gotta go pick up my daughter's uniform, so school's about to start about 2-3 weeks. Child, I'm so tired. Anyway, so let's drop this intro, and then we're gonna let's start our conversation with Falynn. So we're gonna drop this intro and we're gonna get on with the rest of today's show. Like I said, I appreciate all of you, and let's go. My cousin just sent me a message. She's so silly. All right, so let's talk about Falynn, okay? Falynn, the last time we spoke, Jaden Banks, I believe that's his name. Shout out to, first of all, I want to, okay, wait a minute. Jaden Banks told us that Falynn started dating. She already has the person. Now we're figuring out who she's dating, okay? He told us that she started dating, and she has the other children already calling the guy daddy. Everybody is daddy, okay? Simon was daddy, all right? Everybody is daddy at this point, okay? So we've recently come to find out, because it's on it, child, because she posted it on Instagram because she wanted attention so bad. Let me pull it up. Let me pull this foolishness up. So she is dating Pleasure P. Pleasure P from that boy band. I forgot the name of their boy band. But Pleasure, well, let me tell you the name of their boy band. Pretty Ricky. Pleasure P from Pretty Ricky, okay? So she is apparently dating Pleasure P from Pretty Ricky. And this is a problem, okay? We've already talked about how Falynn, in my opinion, is not necessarily, she's one of them girls who doesn't need kids. They are just trinkets, okay? And then when she moves on, she needs to get some therapy. Can I just say that? And y'all know I am a very much into the don't be letting these motherfuckers break you for so long, and don't be just messed up in the head forever, right? But like, she needs, like, I don't know, bro, even if it's just like 6 months, maybe a year, I don't know, just to go to therapy, work on you. Ain't got no nigga around you. You need that kind of vibes, in my opinion. She needs that kind of vibes. I'm not saying forever, because, you know, everybody wants some D, but you don't need to be belly flopping into these fucking just ridiculous love situations where everybody is freaking daddy, okay? Especially with someone like Pleasure P. Now, y'all might know Pleasure P as being from Pretty Ricky. Cool. Pleasure P, again, has also, now we're going to work on trigger words. Mahogany, watch them. Pleasure P, watch what y'all say in the comments, okay? Because the algorithm pick it up. But let me see if I can say this appropriately. Pleasure P was accused and convicted of doing things to his 4-year-old niece. I don't comprehend women who mess with men, period, who are accused of things like this. Okay? But it happens. It happens. Women out here know that a motherfucker go upside some girl head, but you think you jump in a relationship with him like he ain't gonna go upside your head. You've heard that he's been touching this one and people don't make shit like that up. I need to be real. People do not make shit like that up. Okay? Very few people, because I know people gonna say, oh, but I heard very few people. I'm gonna say this, very few people. That's why we always believe the victim. Very few, low percentages of people make shit like this up. Okay? And you damn sure don't make it up against your brother. Okay? Okay? Some people might be out here pulling Macaulay Culkin and fucking and Michael Jackson. There's some people out here who might, but like your brother, you don't make shit like that up for shits and freaking giggles. Now, I got an article. DC, I hope you are okay. No. Okay. Hey, girl, you're thinking of the fat one. The fat one.
Apologies.
Hey, Google, quiet. The fat one. He's the one who went for scamming. That's who you thinking about. Okay? Listen, if you want to be with a scammer, girl, be with a scammer. Just gonna make sure he don't scam you. I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about Pleasure P, his ass. Hold on. Him. I'm gonna pull up a better picture. Let me pull up a better picture. Him. Okay? So I got an article that I'm about to skim fast for y'all, read fast for y'all really quick right now. Hold on, let me check something because my phone be acting stupid. Okay. It was written October the 5th, 2018. Okay? 2018. This is like certain things we just ain't never gonna forget. But okay. Pleasure P claims his Pretty Ricky group members are behind the child molestation rumors. How would they get your girl? Boy, I never really talk about it, but I don't trust them. That's what he said. Wasn't he trying to get back in a group with them? Wasn't he? Let me I'm gonna pull up a whole freaking other article. You ever notice that these men who these things happen to always have to blame? It's always someone else. It's always someone else. Okay, so this article is from 2009, around the time this happened. Okay, I'm pulling it up. Pleasure P is lashing out against allegations that surfaced last week. This is when the things happened, claiming the R&B singer is a M-ester. Okay, a child M-ester. In an interview with MTV News this week, this was 2009, Pleasure P, real name Marcus Cooper, once again vigilantly denied the charges and said he believes someone is gunning for him. Someone is always gunning for them. That is the go-to, boy. That is the go-to, ain't it? I worked so hard for my good name, and my name goes a long way, he explained in response to the accusations. I got a 5-year-old son. We're talking about family here. I don't find none of these lies funny. I take it very seriously. His sister's child. Pleasure P first responded to the allegations via a statement he posted on his personal website, calling anonymous charges against him disgusting and vile. Word of the accusation first broke over a series of tweets posted to a person who claimed she was the daughter of a lawyer who once represented Pleasure P in a case. The woman who used the Twitter handle a Goldstein girl or whatever alleged the singer failed to pay her father. As a result, she revealed what the proportion of the sealed documents for MS-ing, okay, case against Pleasure P. So he didn't pay the lawyer, so the daughter blew the shit up. He said the paperwork is fabricated. Okay? This is to 2019. And 2018, after people done exposed the paperwork or whatever the frick, it ain't fabricated, but these people are working against him. But okay. He says false is a lie. This is not even a girl. It's a fake person, somebody that doesn't exist. In the original statement, Pleasure P said he was never been represented by a lawyer named Goldstein, nor does he know of a person reportedly responsible for the tweets named Laura. Listen, of course they're not going to use their real names, child. 2 years ago, during the and Pretty Ricky, when the singer announced his departure from the group during a red carpet interview, an attorney named whatever from Florida retained by Pretty Ricky. When contracts and let me see, because they talking about a bunch of shit we don't care about. No one from the firm. He's basically trying to say, oh no, but my regular lawyer, it would be my regular lawyer, right? Or my regular lawyer didn't deal with it. This is the firm. That's basically what those 3 paragraphs is about. Okay. This is on MTV News that I'm actually reading, FYI. In the paperwork, Pleasure P is accused of MSing a 4-year-old that was alleged to be his niece. The paperwork also listed the name Joseph Smith and the obstructed an address that was traced to Blue Star Entertainment, the management camp behind Pleasure P former group Pretty Ricky. There are speculations that Pleasure P's former bandmates are behind the allegations. So he left the group, whatever. He get called out. Forget it. I'm done. Well, I'm not done, but I'm done reading. He gets called out for being a master in 2009. Okay, 2009. Let's pay attention. 2009. That was the year my kid. Shit. That was the year my kid was born. I was about to say the year my kid was conceived. No. That was the year my kid was born. He's trying to say that they accused him of MS station, right? There's they saying that things are closed, the files are closed, whatever. Since 2009, Pleasure P has been on Love and Hip Hop. This is just off the top of my head. Since 2009. Pleasure P has been on Love and Hip Hop with said ex-band members, including the one who went to jail for fraud, and the one who, I think his name is Spectacular. He owns a bunch of businesses now. He damn near a billionaire. He was on Love and Hip Hop with all of these people, right? Why would you be on Love and Hip Hop with all of these people if you really thought that they put a child MS station fabricated lawsuit on you, a fabricated story, suit, whatever on you? Make it make sense. So this is why, come to find out, Jaylan Banks, Falyn's ex-boyfriend, the one that says that Falynn basically groomed him, got him young, groomed him, took advantage of him, etc., etc. Jaylan Banks is currently, he filed for custody of his daughter from Falynn Pina. I guess she went back to Pina. Okay. For his 1-year-old daughter. The news came 6 months after the two announced their separation via Instagram. Jaylan says that he doesn't feel as though Falynn is in the right mental space for their child right now. He goes on to say that he is praying for her. All of Falynn's baby daddies, they're not going to do it because, they just, whatever. But all of Falynn's baby daddies, okay, need to take their children away, okay? Jaden is really worried, in my opinion, because he has a girl child. Pleasure P has already been accused of molestation, and he had Falynn going, on the fucking farm and shit, taking pictures and talking about their galaxies and shit together. And apparently, he's who the children are already calling daddy. And his child is only 1 year old. His girl child is only 1 year old. Falynn has 3 more boy children, okay? And listen, people who MF children, okay, they don't care if it's a girl or a boy. So them boys, in my opinion, are in danger too, Okay, so that's what's happening with Falynn. That's what's happening with Jaden. That's why we're talking about Pleasure P and the previous bullshit that he wanted to tell us. These MFers, M-lesters, always want to say that somebody did it to them. Oh, they don't like them. People are not out here putting MF Lester charges on people for the shits and giggles of it. They're not. And Falynn's stupid ass has already been proven to be stupid. Okay, she's already proven to us that she's dumb as a box of rocks. Okay, I ain't arguing with you about it. She's already proven to us that she's dumb as a box of rocks. And women like that who are so desperate for a man, oh my romantic love, oh this universe shattering togetherness and bullshit that she tried to pull with Jaylan, and he got himself out of it. That she do is going to put all of her kids in danger, especially her girl child. Okay, there's a million bitches out here who put their children in danger and will pick some man over their kids every day. And them the type of women that are out here making a child call everybody goddamn daddy or uncle so-and-so. They ain't your fucking uncle and they ain't your goddamn daddy. I said what I said. The desperation for a nigga will put your children in danger. It ain't that deep. Ain't no D in the world that deep. Ain't no love, holy love in the world that fucking deep. That's why she got 4 children by 4 different niggas right now. I'm gonna drop this commercial and then we gonna get on with another story. Let's talk about Gunplay because I want to end on Fresh and Fit. Okay, let's talk about these bonnets.
Introducing Jovi Beauty's leopard hair bonnets, the perfect solution for preserving your luscious locks while you sleep. The Jovi Beauty hair bonnets is made from premium satin designed to protect your hair from friction and moisture. Get your bonnets today. Visit jovibeauty.com and get yours while supplies last. Hope you live your life like it's golden.
Oh, hey guys. All right. I was here trying to find the right I don't think I need to find it, but okay, so Gunplay. Oh, here we go. So Gunplay. Man. I keep telling y'all, and I've been saying this shit forever, and I'm going to continue to say it. A man who does not have his motherfucking life together is just going to drag you to the pits of hell with him. I say this again. A man who does not have his fucking life together will drag you to the pits of hell to suffer with him. Okay? Now, Gunplay, rapper, he was on the Love and Hip Hop's too, child. Okay, we heard recently, probably the beginning of summer, he had a GoFundMe to raise money. I don't even know what the fuck he said the GoFundMe was for, but he ended up buying what the fuck is his name? Rick Ross a chain with the GoFundMe money. Mind you, he has a brand new baby, but he making GoFundMes to buy Rick Ross a chain. Now, that already tells me some things that his wife may not want to deal with, because a motherfucker who put more effort into men's than he do women tell me something about them. Okay, I'm gonna say it, and I said it, and I don't care what y'all say about it. So the wife wrote, I have an article. She wrote, I just want everyone to know my daughter and I are safe. My daughter Safety is my first priority. Unfortunately, Richard is back using and developing a very bad drinking problem. I've tried everything in my power to help him and love him. This is a demon he has to overcome on his own. Girl, he was already a head. He was already a head. From I remember when he was on Love and Hip Hop, when he first came on, that's when I used to watch it. He just got clean. I don't understand y'all women dating ex-crackheads. Can I be real with you? Let them motherfuckers date other ex-crackheads. Why are y'all dating? I don't care if it's crack, coke, whatever. Why are y'all messing with these type of men? Why are you trying to save? Don't save him. He don't want to be saved. He's a crackhead. And all he gonna do is irk you and blame the crack. So he apparently... She's filing for divorce and has a restraining order against him because he pointed a shotgun at her and the baby. Okay. My daughter's safety is my first priority. Richard is back using and developing a very bad drinking problem. I've tried everything in my power to help him and I love him. I'm sick. Stop loving people. He can't love you because he's a fucking crackhead. He loves crack. Coke, whatever, I don't know. It's crack. Okay? It's a derivative of crack. Fucking crack. Okay? He can't love you. He's a crackhead. That already says you don't love yourself enough to not be in love with somebody who cannot love you because they love their drugs. They love them cracks. They raising money to go buy Rick Ross a necklace instead of buying fucking milk and diapers. Okay. I tried everything in my power to help him and love him. This is a demon he has to overcome on his own. I'm glad she knows this. It took him to point a gun at the baby. But okay. At this point, I just really believe it's too late. To summarize last night events, I asked Richard to quiet down as he scared the baby sleeping by yelling, playing Call of Duty. These niggas out here playing video games. He's drunk, high, internet screaming at the TV, arguing with 12-year-olds. This is arguing with 12-year-olds, screaming at the TV. Okay? His wife asked him to simmer down. This is okay. I asked Richard to quiet down. He was scared the baby sleeping while playing Call of Duty. He started going off on me and asking him to be quiet. I tried to collect the bag so my daughter and I can go to a room while he's sobered up. Okay? He didn't want us to leave, and things went left fast. He was arrested last night. The weapon is in police custody. I have a restraining order. My daughter is in my custody, and I'm filing for divorce. He will never get the chance to disrespect us again. Thank you all for the well wishes and prayers. This is a very traumatizing experience. Please keep us in your prayers. So look, I was just on Instagram. Okay, because I ain't been on Instagram in a while. Okay, I was just on Instagram and then I saw Tasha K, because she got to get up in there, child. Tasha K has interviewed. I'm gonna tell you what she said. She said, "Morning winos. I just spoke to Gunplay's wife, Vansha. Okay, for almost an hour. This is what Tasha K said. She gave me full permission to air what happened with when Gunplay pulled up on her and their baby daughter Saturday night. I gotta tell you, this ain't TV, and things have taken it rather devastating turn. It's so much to this. We will air it tonight on TashaKLive.com. Now I have a membership, so I might watch it. I have a membership, so I'm gonna watch it, so we can find out some more of the foolishness because this ain't new. This ain't new. This shit, and she's been dealing with this shit for how long? Okay? She probably was the girl that was with him when he was on Love and Hip Hop. Child, I don't remember. Dealing with crack. I'm over, and I'm even over having a discussion I guess we just gonna run into Fresh and Fit with this shit. I'm even over having the discussion about not engaging and actively avoiding these toxic ass, destructive ass men. I got an article. Let's see if anything else in the article that we didn't. She was arrested Saturday night on multiple charges, including aggravated battery with a deadly weapon, DV, false imprisonment, and child abuse. Part of the former Maybach music group artist. She was pointing a rifle at the wife while she was holding their 6-month-old baby. He denied all allegations. 44-year-old. He's in jail. His bond is only $20,000. Jesus Christ. Okay, we read the message. I'm just making sure there's nothing else. Okay, yeah, no, there's nothing else. Child, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of even having, like I said, this discussion. It is ridiculous. He's an head. Like actively knowing and having a baby with someone who is a head, is like, yes, there are a lot of times, and we spoke about this before, where men are out here tricking our asses. I was gonna say y'all, but I'm a y'all. I'm a y'all. Where men are literally out here tricking women, right? Pretending to be somebody that they're not. Changing up after babies and all of this shit, right? Which is true. But like there are a lot of motherfuckers who are actively out here showing you how garbage they are, how dysfunctional they are, how in need of therapy, and you don't have to. I need to keep saying this. You don't have to. I don't give a fuck if that I went and got help. You still ain't got to be with him. You don't have to. It is not your job to love a motherfucker through it, to fix a motherfucker through his dysfunction, whatever the case is. You don't have to. You actively should avoid it. You are even attempting to do that says how much you don't love yourself. Says how much your ass might need fucking therapy to even put yourself in these fucking positions. Okay? I'll be real with you. Yes, there are men who be lying, and you think he better than what he is because he lied to me. Okay, but a crackhead nigga like Gunplay, who been like this, or a man like whatever who couldn't keep a job, who always got an excuse, who told you from day one he was garbage, but you want to love him through it. Why I don't hear why we not loving ourselves through our own shit? Love yourself through it. These bum ass niggas alone. I said what I said. Okay, let's jump to a little bit of these comments before we get into Fresh and Fit. Okay, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me on my other social media platforms. I'm Jovi Beauty. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. Please follow. Please subscribe. Don't forget to get you a bonnet. They come in 3 different colors. jovibeauty.com/shop if you want to get yours today. Get your bonnets. It's not, when you hear like the stove on, but it ain't no stove. And don't forget to donate to the channel. It is thoroughly appreciated. Now let's get into these comments. And then we're going to get on to Fresh and Fit. I'm going to drop the link too. I'm going to drop the link because Lord have mercy. Hey, Nicole. She said it's supposed to be 109 degrees. Where are you? Oh, yeah, you in Texas, girl. I was like, I'm coming today. I forced myself. I'm here. My morning was kind of dope. I had a court case. I had to go to court today. So I won my court case. So that was great. Okay. So that was great. I kind of knew I was, but so that was great. Like I said, everything is still everything, and I don't want to talk about it. Shout out to everybody who supports the channel, everybody who's in the comments commenting. I appreciate y'all so much. Hope everything is okay. DC up out there in the California. Yeah, a 4-year-old, get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. And again, Falynn is that type of woman. And you know what? That's fuck it. My opinion, and I said this before. Falynn has what we are trying to avoid happening to Falynn's children is what I 1,000% believed happened to Falynn, and why she is the way she is. Okay? And why she is the way she is. Now, molestation, it happens a lot in generations of families. If it happened to you, a lot of some people end it, and some people just I think like it happened to them and they survived it, so it's okay if it happened to their kids. People are like that, and I'm starting to think that's who Falynn is. Hey Canva, how are you? Yes, he was. He was on Love and Hip Hop Miami. She said he's the one Suki was begging to F her. You know what I just keep reminding myself about Suki? Like, she really wasn't special ed. She is like, she's slow for real. Like, it's not an act. That's what I keep that's why I keep having to remind myself. I hope y'all follow me on Twitter, because I kind of be on Twitter a little bit. But it's not an act with her. She's really slow. Like, for real. You know? Like her and Krishan Rock. They ain't got it all up there. Excuse me. Hi, Body Inc. How are you? These moles will prey on women with children. She said Royce found out. Let's get these likes up. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and follow me on my other social media platforms. I'm Jovi Beauty. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. Please follow. Please subscribe. Okay? I appreciate all of you. Thank you for the donation, Nadi. She said we are tired of these bums. You and me both, girl. I'm tired of even a conversation about the bums. I'm just exhausted. Oh, my court document just came in. Okay. We're tired of them. Tired of talking about them. Just tired that women, like, I'm so fucking sick of it. Okay, mind you, let's pull this up. I want to pull this up really fast before we go into Fresh and Fit. There's this girl. Oh, man. There's this girl. And this shit is so sad. This is why we do this. Y'all seen this girl? This is why we do this.
Girlfriend, whatever. But let's backtrack to the day that he left. And I'm going to make her a bottle while we're doing this because she's about to go to sleep. Say, about to go to sleep.
I probably saw it. I ain't got to play it, okay? She tells us the story about she was 20. I believe she was like 21. She's 22 now, okay? She was like 21 and was being harassed by this 30-year-old man, okay? 30-year-old man. This is why, these old niggas, avoid them at all costs. Y'all think getting with these no. Harassed by some old bum who, and again, I ain't gonna hold you. I blame him. I blame her upbringing, child. This is why we here. I blame her upbringing. I blame her mama, wanting to be a strong Black woman. And now you stuck with a baby. I watched the whole video of her, going to, I believe it was Walmart because she ran out of diapers. She had like one diaper, taking a baby. I remember what it was to have my baby, and it's so fucking hard. And we have to be real with these little girls and let them know it is not okay. It is not okay. Life is going to be hard. Life is hard. Motherfucker got up while she was still recouping from a freaking C-section and just left her and went to a whole other state to get back with his ex after he done made sure he done fucked her life up real good. Because this is what a lot of them do. They do this shit so they can fuck your life up some. Okay, they know exactly what the hell they are doing. Okay. Canva, thank you, Canva, for the donation. She said circulating money in the universe. Thank you so much, Canva. That's funny. Thank you so much. I really need us, for real, as women, to stop lying. Stop lying to these little girls and say, it's okay. And it was, and I was able to struggle through it and I pushed through it. And I did. Tell them the truth. Stop acting like they are so fucking. We need to really stop pretending like these little girls are so mature that they need a 30-year-old man, when the reality is the 30-year-old man that wants a 21-year-old girl is a bum and he's insecure as shit to begin with. Okay? And all he really wants to do is throw her life off track so he could actually have somebody's life that he fucked up real good. Because it's like they get off on that or some shit. I don't know. I wasn't there. I'm just telling you my opinion and I'm sticking to it. All right, so let's get into Fresh and Fit. Let's get into Fresh and Fit, shall we? So I was wasn't even watching. I was on the YouTubing. And the first thing I saw was Abba and Preach. Okay, they are also male YouTubers, right? I watch them occasionally sometimes. So I see them talking about Fresh and Fit Demonetized. So I go and I watch their video because Fresh and Fit always throws shade at them. I think it's funny. But then I did see some other people videos as well. But I want to talk about their, because they was going off because it's like, I'll understand. So Fresh and Fit, if you don't know, is a podcast for misogynistic men, okay? Or making misogynistic men, okay? They are the podcast version of Kevin Samuels, okay? YouTube said, because y'all know sometimes some of these topics, even regular topics that we discuss, right? I'm surprised it took them so long, but not really because they was making money. Will get our channel demonetized, right? Y'all know when we talk about certain topics, we're gonna get demonetized real quick, right? Child, even the patriarchy of YouTube couldn't deal with their fucking talking points no more. Okay, these men listen, I don't watch Fresh and Fit. I'm be real with you. I don't even go into it enough to get angry. I told y'all I don't watch men who hate women. Like I'm not gonna give them my time. But from what I gather, they're male, they're saying that they're saving men. One of them, I think he said he used to be a fed, right? He left his job of being a fed to be a podcaster. Because he was so desperate. It's literally like Andrew Tate as a two-man team, right? A two-man team of Andrew Tate. I'm so happy these people are getting the hell up out of here. Because when I tell you these type of men, period, these type of podcasts have thoroughly destroyed the male race. Okay. I I'm just hoping that they have not destroyed these teenage boys, because these 30, shit, some of these 20 plus motherfuckers, but some of these 30, a lot of them motherfuckers is done and damaged, and it is what it is, right? Instead of teaching men that whatever issues they're facing in life aren't their fault. It's these bitches' fault. It's these bitches' fault, right? You don't know how to talk to women because, like Gunplay, right? Because you sitting up playing video games. It's the mentality, like, for real. Instead of saying, well, maybe if y'all got off the video games and went outside some, you would know how to communicate with a woman. You would know cues. Maybe if you didn't watch Orno, like it was going out of style, you would have some rational, be able to have some rational conversation with a woman and not thinking everything is going to be a bunch of wow because I took an ass to dinner or some shit. Right? Because you watch way too much porno and you live in a fantasy land that is put together by male writers and producers from TV shows, sitcoms your ass been watching forever, and video games who sexually objectify women all fucking day long. Like living in that reality since you were probably a little kid. These motherfuckers ain't go outside. My generation is literally, in my opinion, one of the last generations that went outside and rode fucking bikes and actually communicated and actually, oh, he like you, and talking and this and running up and down the block and knowing how to deal with people. If you never did that, how do you expect to know how to be able to communicate with a woman, with a girl, with a woman? To know who you are even as a person, when all you have ever done was sit up in your fucking house and watch Orno all day. That's the only sexual thing you know is Orno. Or play fabricated video games majority of your life. So they tapped into, as in the Kevin Samuels of the world, the Andrew Tates of the world, the Fresh and Fits of the world, and all of these, men like that, and even the women who tap into that audience of the world, is tapping into the male base who just don't know how. And instead of actively teaching them, like we talk a lot of shit sometimes, but a lot of times we sit and we teach people, it's the beauty school, how to be a better person for you, let alone for somebody else. You got to be it for you. Instead of these men being accountable or even attempting to acknowledge or any sort of, I don't know what the fuck, accountable for anything. Or saying, maybe if I would have put a little bit of effort into my life, maybe if I would have did this, maybe if I would have did that, to being not accountable for anything, and want to be taking it out on women, taking it all out on women, because if you didn't, you would have to be real with yourself and recognize that they are their own issues, that they are the reason they are failing and flailing. Okay? These men, the Fresh and Fits of the world are out here. I don't know all the stuff they talking about, but they even talk about not sexually satisfying women and women this and women that. The hate and the vitriol that they spit for women have literally destroyed a whole fucking generation. We are watching it. And they should be brought up on charges, in my opinion. Okay? But until then, YouTube has decided that they're not going to monetize their channel, aka all the videos that they watch. When people watch your videos, you get money for it. All the donations, none of that. YouTube took their asses down. YouTube took their asses down because it wasn't, in my opinion, it just stopped being worth the bullshit. And who wants to be associated with people like that? Because again, there's a lot of women, there's a lot of us on the female side, on the women's side, that are actively trying to help women do better. Just do better, knowing that they deserve better. But that doesn't seem to be what's coming on that side. No one is telling these men to, maybe you should be accountable. I don't know. Go get a job. Go work construction. Stop complaining that she makes more, like she has more power. She makes more money than you, and go out and make more money than her. Stop complaining about single mothers when y'all are out here literally creating them. Stop complaining about and then you want to complain about single mothers, then you want to complain that women about the birth rate. Pick a fucking struggle. Pick a struggle. The patriarchy ain't working for you. It ain't working because women are over it and women are tired and women are have climbed out of the bullshit. Even in South Africa, they climbed or wholeheartedly are climbing out of the bullshit. They just made it illegal this weekend. Just made it illegal to R a woman. Like, for real. Because the R rates in South Africa were out of fucking control. It's like 114 women a day. Like, I remember that from when it's like the most R'd place on the planet. I remember that when I went there. That was one of my big, like, oh my God, they be doing it. Yeah. Yeah. Like, don't be mad. Do better. And majority of them got so much space and opportunity to do better because half of them live off of women. They mamas, a girl, I don't know. And don't take care of their kids. So it's not like they like us where we have a kid under us 24/7. They don't have no responsibilities, but still can't be accountable for shit. So those are the type of men that tap into a Fresh and Fit, Kevin Samuels, he did, and those type of people, because it allows them to still live to still try to pretend like it's not them. Like, the bumness is overwhelming. The bumness is over fucking whelming. That's me getting to some of these comments. Thank you everybody for being here. Like I said, I dropped the thing in case anybody want to come up. Hold on. Okay. Yep, he was accused of being okay, I'm trying to find where I was. Please don't forget to like this channel, subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me on my other social media platforms. I'm Jovi Beauty. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. Please follow, please follow, please support. And don't forget to, like I said, don't forget to like this video. Like it, share it, okay? If you can, donate to it. Appreciate it. Hold on. Hey, Nadi.
Hey, Jovi. Oh, thank you for having me on your panel. And I just want to say thank you for being a real content creator, girl. Like,
I try.
Lazy content creator. But gone are the days where we take care of you bums, okay? You're off the couch. Gone are the days. And Jovi is right. You really, if a person can't take care of themselves, what can they possibly do for you? Mm-hmm. And we have to be honest with ourselves and look at the red flags. There's a lot of love bombing going on. It's on an all-time high because these men, they don't really want to be men. And it's crazy because I went to see my friend this weekend and we come from the era where you played outside all day. Mm-hmm. We was in the park all day where you communicated. We played sports together and things like that. Men are lazy. They don't want to do the work. And if you do not require them,
They won't do it.
They won't do it. And that's all I got to say. Thank you for having me, girl.
Thank you, girl. She's right. When you have no requirements, this is how a lot of people end up in this situation. Listen, we don't need unlike they love to say about us. We don't need a million motherfuckers. You just need one. You just need one. You know, and do you want to be a fucking Falynn? Do you want to be a freaking Falynn and put in yourself in danger? Because how a lot of these men we seeing out here, they are so effed up in the head. It's literally like a cult. It's literally like a cult. They are so effed up in the head. They are so, you know what I'm saying? It should really be a crackdown, like class action situation against these men who facilitate this bullshit, right? Because in my opinion, men are out here not being stable, but you're not helping them. You're making them, you're feeding into the bullshit. That is cult-like. That is cult-like. That's how you get people to unalive themselves 1,000 at a time in fucking Trinidad and Tobago. Okay? This is how you get people to commit mass genocide, right? Or mass whatever the fuck they out here doing. Y'all know what it is. She says she's hypnotized and put her kids in danger. Shaking my head. How can someone even lay with a predator? She's not hypnotized per se. She because it don't matter. It's anybody. All you got to do is act like and these men are good at it, especially pedophile. I ain't supposed to say that word, but you know. Act like, oh, I love it so great. Like even Jaden said, she manipulated the hell out of him. And imagine somebody who's going to go with that manipulation and act like her shit don't stink. And oh, it's just so magical. Our love is just so magically delicious. Like fucking Lucky Charms. And you out here, things happening to your kids, and then you telling them, no, that didn't happen. You don't know what you're talking about because he loves me magically, deliciously. Girl, she said, imagine taking a man named Gunplay serious. How did he even get this name? Who cares? But you're right. Imagine taking a man named Gunplay. Imagine even allowing him to take you on date 1, let alone date 2 or 3. Imagine you finding out he was on that and you still there. Like, cut that. Like, let's stop playing these games. Let's stop playing these games. Again, there are men who will fake it, who will pretend, okay? And there are men who are wholeheartedly in your face, not shit. Gunplay is a whole hard in your face, not shit. Pleasure P is a whole hard in your face, not shit. Because I don't give a fuck what nobody say. He got them charges from his sister. She said he's hella demonic. She said he is a mess. Get you a bonnet today. Thank you so much, girl. She said, in fact, say that again. I do not date men who invest more in men, more time, money, etc. I don't care his reason. He enjoy paying to pop bottles with his boys. Will complain about dinner with you. Then you, right? Y'all got a baby. And you here getting money. I don't even remember what he said the money was for. I don't remember. But he ended up buying a fucking chain for Rick Ross with it. And then he posted it. After he posted raising money for, I don't know what it was. He bought a fucking chain for Rick Ross. I'll get you in a minute, sis. He bought a chain with Rick Ross and ain't had the common sense God gave him to not even post it. That right there tells you a nigga trash men will drag you to the pits of hell with them and then leave you there. He ain't gonna they don't drag you to the pits of hell. It's no such thing as we gonna build together. You fucking lying. The minute he do get up, if he ever do, he gonna leave you because he know you know him as a struggle monster. He gonna leave you to get with somebody who ain't never seen him fucking struggle before. He is not gonna drag you to the pits of hell. If a man love you, he is not gonna drag you to the pits of hell from which the fuck he came. He's not. Hey, girl.
Hey. Girl, yes, it has been good. They are dropping like flies. Someone was saying in a comment, oh, they can apply for monetization after a certain period. But I think YouTube waited so long so they can hang themselves. And they did. People think, he did. A lot of people were like saying how, I think it was on Rumble when he had the racist thing going on and putting up the Hitler sign or whatever. Mm-hmm. But on their show, I mean, YouTube took a long time. So I believe that they were waiting. They had, what's that dude there when he was bragging about how he will arm women and go through all these white girls. And they didn't even know what they was coming there for, pretty much how they would trick women. Mm-hmm. And then they were all laughing. What's that black guy? I forgot his name.
You mean Charleston White?
Yes.
Okay.
They had him there talking like that. And then they had, they were promoting with that other guy from the Manosphere where they were telling young men to get snipped. What do you call them when the man snipped
a vasectomy?
Yes. So, and I think that was a trigger, and a lot of Manosphere, even Sneeko, the other one that was in a Thin laughing with him. That's around the time when he left the Manosphere, because it's like, how are you telling young men that they can do all of this, but when it comes to sex, there's no restraint. So if men are if you guys are promoting for men to give vasectomy so they can make money and they can do this and they can get this and have all these women, what's the purpose of life? Then what is the purpose of all of these things? Just to have no restraint. So yeah, I don't think they're, and then they can't, so on the thing, he was saying how he has 20 employees. How him and the other Dusty had 20 employees. So even if they apply 6-7 months from now to get reinstated, you can't keep paying these people for 6-7 months. So that whole they're done, and then they're forced to move out from.
I heard they fired. I believe this morning I heard that all of those people that everybody was fired.
Yeah, because he can't pay them. It's 20 people. Yeah, they're making money, but you have to pay. That whole setup, they had 20 people. So you can't not pay someone for months ahead in the hopes of, you may get monetized again, So yeah, they are sick. They're like animals. And
yeah, they are.
And remember that shooter in Texas? It was one of those shooters who was listening to the Manosphere.
Oh, it's a lot of them.
Yeah.
All of them, come to find out, would be listening to the Manosphere.
Yes.
As I said, a lot of men, they might be a little, and they might not have done it. But listening to content like this took a lot of people, in my opinion, even though a lot of men are dangerous anyway, but it took a lot of people over.
That's why they call them incels, right? Because they know these young men are already, there's no jobs. So now you're blaming women for everything that's going wrong in your life. So it's nothing for them to snap.
Yeah.
And I think so. Yeah. Well, the mass shooter that was in Texas, he was, the FBI had found that he was listening to Manosphere and all of them. That was a couple of months ago. And then a lot of these black guys, with the murk rate with black women, I believe it's listening to these guys too, saying like, now I think women are waking up, and every time now women are leaving, like the Gunplay, the other, his baby mama that just wanted to leave. I
Yeah.
think women are waking up, and like a lot of women are now trying to leave these relationships, but you have these psycho men who are now right
losing it. I
losing
heard
it.
was it Friday? I believe, I don't know, but like some woman, she had like, they were married. I think they have like 8, 9 children.
Mm-hmm.
It was like 8 or 9 children, and he just came the morning they had to go to court. He showed up at her house.
Yeah, I
I don't
heard
even
that.
care about like they had like, it was like 9 kids. Like even if it's just one, you don't even care about the like what's gonna happen to your kids.
Yes,
Like,
I think women, we got to buckle down. It's something that's happening, and the paradigm is shifting. And this is a very, because women are what this like what's happening in the last few years, and it started from Kevin Samuels. That what he did was really forcing women to wake up,
yeah,
right?
he
It
thought he
was
was doing, and that's what, and God, that's why God took him out the way he took him out, when he took him out, how he took him out.
right. And men in the last 3 years with this whole manosphere and whatever the hell they're doing, they don't understand what they're doing. They're literally, they're women are waking up, like, and now they're making shit harder for themselves.
Yeah.
But as things are transitioning, women that's already in these terrible relationship, they're at risk. And any woman that's not in it better not get in it. Like these dating someone with prison record, dating someone that's on drugs, dating someone because they're cute with no job or
Yeah,
no
like cut that shit out.
else. This is not cut it out. I mean, your life is not no more cutesy, whatever. Your life is a state. You see engineers, you see a lot of women that they're taking out. These women are doing something.
Mm-hmm.
These women got careers. These women are taking care of their kids. These are real women that went and picked up a dusty with a record or whatever.
Yep. Because he was cute, or because he was, or because he's, I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know. Or somebody told him this was as good as it was gonna get.
Right. Or again, it's thinking on being desperate, right? To be in a relationship or to be with a man. So they get in this. But now that the movement is like, stop dating. You don't have to be just be by yourself, be single, right? You don't have to have a man. There's no value in having a man there.
Especially if he's dragging you to the pits of hell. What's the point? Or being with a man who you're on eggshells, you're walking on eggshells for 5, 10, 20 fucking years.
Yes.
What?
So I'm glad these conversations are happening and women are understanding that, that's not the way to go. So yes, it's a paradigm shift. Women just got to be careful while it's shifting, because it's going to be a lot of noise. These guys are already crazy, and they fit and fraud, whatever they're out of here.
Out of here. Good. I hope the feds don't hire him back either.
Oh, they can't. Oh, no, not now, not after this.
Mm-mm.
Well, number one, not after this. Yeah, I don't see how. I don't see how.
Yeah. But all right, Eternal, thank you so much for coming up. I appreciate you for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you, girl. Yes, y'all. Let's get back into these comments. Like I said, if you want to join the live, you could click the link below. I appreciate you all for being here. And again, like Tor says, shout out to you, girl. Misspell all your trigger words. Yeah, Couture hit me up last week. Shout out to her. She hit me up last week to make sure I was okay, and to tell me about Derek Jackson. Listen, I tried to watch it. I watched like 2 minutes of it. I just ain't been in a headspace to do it. I ain't been in a headspace to do it. And for why? We all know he's not going to be accountable. He's trash. Danae trash. Everybody in the fucking conversation is trash. So I may watch it. I may pull myself to watch this shit, but I didn't really want to. She said at least she's wise enough to leave. Yeah. For now. because she might try to save him. Or maybe, you know, the shit when he pulled the gun on her with the baby in her hand, that's what it was. She was probably, because motherfuckers don't just do shit like that off the, you know, this shit been escalating. So he probably was doing shit to her, right? But him to her while she got the baby in her hand, that's a whole different beast. Shout out to her for, even if she didn't care about her own self, she cared enough about her baby to say, cucumber. She cared enough about her baby. Yes, she cared enough about her baby to be out of there. Okay? It happened, shit. Thank you. Yes. Like I said, that's one good thing. Court went well today. I just got the court pay. I got to print them out or whatever. But court went well. You know, other shit be other shitting. But that's a story for not this bitch. She said Falynn stated she misses Simon's money, yet she stays sleeping with the help. Because she's weird. Because Simon was not going to get, because she's weird. And that shit is weird. And ain't nobody wants to deal with no shit like that. Yes, Simon got money. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be with somebody who has money. Of course, the fuck. You know, y'all know I don't promote being with brokey. What are you doing? Again, you getting dragged to hell, okay, being with brokey. But Falynn was just, she didn't care about none of that. She just cared about she lived in a fantasy world. She lives in a fantasy world where she's still dealing, in my opinion, I don't know this for a fact, but in my opinion, where she's still dealing with what happened to her as a child. And looking for an escape. She said, my mom bullied me to give the kid dude last name. Still regret changing it because I was young and didn't know. Fuck it. Fuck your mom. I didn't want to say that. But sometimes we got to say that. Because, oh my God. Or even they just grew up with no hope. A lot of our parents grew up in a time where there was no fucking hope. Women couldn't even open bank accounts until the 70s, where it was no hope. Beaten down. And they just expect you to be beaten down too and deal with the fuck shit that they dealt with. No. I'm sorry you changed the baby name. Don't listen to these people. Are they in good relationship? Why everybody shut the fuck up. She said he got fired from Homeland Security for his content because he's an idiot. She says not like they hate black women, they hate black American women and people. They hate all women. It's not about black American women. They don't. It's not. You think they like African women? You think they like white women? They don't. They hate all women. The vitriol. Yes, they hate us. A little bit more, but they hate all women. Okay, all women are the reasons why their lives are so fucked up. Instead of dealing with the fact that their lives are fucked up because they did nothing with their life. Instead of dealing with the fact that they chose to do nothing with their life, they chose to try to be a rapper or play basketball until they were like 35, and then mad that the world ain't got no jobs for them. And I've said this to y'all before. Everybody is not good at college. There's a lot of girls who ain't good at college. It is what it is, but they figure it the fuck out. People out here make a lot of money. You know what I've watched? I've been watching them for a little bit. It's distracting to me. It's real soothing. It's these men on barges, and they like release stones and sand. And if you really think, how much money these people make? Like oil riggers, forget even to go oil rigging and shit, even though these men make a shitload of money, right? You know, to be a plumber, to work construction, you know, like there's so, to be a mechanic. My kid, she's not going to this school because we got into another school, but she was gonna get into this school. It's New York's only, because I wanted her to, it was a fluke. It was a fluke, but it is basically the aerospace school in New York, right? She don't want to be no fucking astronaut. I've come to terms with that, but I put it on the shit, right? Okay, nonetheless, they've been sending out, we're not going to that school, but so this is why I'm telling you about it. They've been sending out messages like to the parents, like the demographics of the school, be Hispanic kids. This school is right here in New York City. I remember when I was young, like majority of my classmates, the boys, they went to automotive. There's a school in New York called Automotive where you learn automotives. Okay. They went to this school, aviation, right? They went to automotive. They went to aviation. Now you could learn to fucking, and I just went on their website just to look, you know, they're offering these kids like jobs at Delta, you know, all as soon as they graduated. They giving them sign-in bonuses. They giving them good jobs. Like, but the majority of the school are Hispanic boys. One is only like 10% girls, number one. Okay, that's why my kid wasn't going. But majority of the school, everything they send me is in English and Spanish, because the majority of the school, the pictures, they invited us to a bunch of stuff that, you know, she's still on their mailing list, right? Until the school starts. To the school year starts. They inviting me to all of these shits, but it's mostly Hispanic boys. Where all the black boys in those schools? That's what I said. They have them. The construction schools, they have them. High schools, aka as soon as they graduate, they're offering, I went to the school, like I said, I went to the school board, job board, and all this shit. They're offering these kids opportunities, even internships while still in school, to work for the airport, to work for Delta, to work for whatever, to relocate to Nebraska or some shit, you know, flying lessons and all of this crazy shit, you know, learning how to not only build the goddamn engines of the plane, but flying the goddamn planes. We're the black boys in there, non-fucking existent. But it's women's fault. Like I said, there's only 12% of girls in that goddamn school. That's why my kid definitely wasn't going there. But 12% of girls. Where y'all at in them schools? But we're blaming women for handling business. Because regardless of whatever, no matter how much they abandon their kids, we got to make sure our kid eat every day. Every fucking day. Not just one meal. Numerous. And they greedy. You know, at this age, they always want to snack. Takis out this hole. I'm tired of Takis. Okay? But they're mad, and they have people like Fresh and Fit telling them it's appropriate to be mad because they don't have their shit together as men. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. And it's just going to get worse because, you know, they bringing up all the Mexicans here and they dropping them here in New York. I bet you they kids is getting into them schools. First thing they do, your son ain't got the common sense God gave him. Cool. He ain't college material. Cool. Why you ain't sending your son to these schools? Because he want to play, because he gonna think he gonna be a rapper or basketball player or some shit. And then when his life go to shit, who's to blame? My bad. The woman, his girlfriend, who even attempted to do something with her life, even if she works as a fucking CNA. It's her fault. Be goddamn that she went to college. It's her fault. Jada said that's why they do their watches often, either video games. Yes, disgruntled YouTube dudes, etc., etc., etc. You hit the nail on the head. If you watch porno a lot, no. We'll occasionally watch porno. If you watch porno more than once a week, I mean like once in a blue. Like, we big and grown. What the fuck are you watching porno for every day? What's wrong with you? You playing video games every day? I've never dated a guy or maybe he does when I ain't there. In my big adult that you sitting up ignoring me playing fucking video games. I remember I bought my ex-husband a console. This was like 15 years ago. I think when PlayStation 2 came out. I don't remember, child. This was a long time ago. And we would sit there and like I would watch playing it together. But like just to sit there and be playing games, especially as we are older, in my 30s and 40s, what the fuck is you sitting there playing video games like you're 12 for? All that time they sitting there playing fucking video games. How about you go take a mechanic class? Fuck it. How about you don't even become a web developer. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't. Leave the web developing alone. How about you take a fucking class in auto mechanics? The fucking New York State, I don't know about y'all state, but in New York State, when these motherfuckers go on public assistance or anything like that, they offer you free those, what's it called, HVAC and those classes that you could end up working in construction, mechanic, all of them shits. These motherfuckers don't want to do it. Hey, Eternal.
Hey, it's me again. So what I want to say is, even when they like, okay, people are like, oh, your son play basketball or they want to do rap. Okay, they've got the rap game or the entertainment game, or y'all got the sports covered, right? So it's different sectors. What are they doing with it? They screw it up. Mm-hmm. They turn it into some degenerate shit that they just screwed up, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, even that they gave them YouTube. They have YouTube now. What are these men using YouTube for? They're not using it to educate or anything. They're using it for fuckery. So, that's what I want to say. It's not even that, okay, you want to be a rap or you want to be into music or y'all want to play sports or whatever, but
they still fucking that up.
They fuck it up. Mm-hmm. So that's the point I want to make. It's like, can y'all, it's like, fuck up. It's like, can't get right.
Can't get right for damn.
Can't get right. I thought about it because it was like someone, even as simple as YouTube, where it's a platform where people are making money. They can't even get on here and halfway act right to get paid. They want to use it for demeaning, degrading women, promoting degeneracy, and just the same crap, and getting kicked off, losing money. They can't even get that right. And all you got to do is sit home, sit in your their little made up
here.
Right. But women, when you put Black women in shit, we don't drop the ball. We get right. We get it right. You give it to them, they drop the ball. You say, here's $1 million, go play basketball, or here's $100 million. They're coming up on our charges. They're beating someone up. Mm-hmm. They're making apology. They're getting kicked out. It's just, so it's like, it's not even the entertainment industry or the sports industry, because that could be good if that's what an area that you can monopolize and capitalize, but they can't even get that right.
No.
So yeah, sorry, but yeah, these conversations, I just love it. I don't want to so I'll just sit back and keep listening.
All right, sis, thank you for coming up.
Mm-hmm.
I know I love my Rihanna picture. Ooh, she had her baby though, but I still love that picture, so I'm gonna keep it for a while, okay? Until I find another picture that I like even more. Yeah, it's like she's right. It's like the accountability is for naught. Like, it's for naught. Like, even with this whole fresh and fit shit, even like for real, even on the leaving, I still don't know. I still don't know why our channel came down. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And to pretend like you don't is the problem. At least stand in the reality. Like, if you really don't know why your channel went down, then something is really wrong with y'all. Like, just in general, men, just in general, if you don't comprehend what the why, you may not agree with it. You may say, "Oh, but we've been talking like this for 2-3 years, and it's been, and everybody said nothing." You can say that. You can say that. We've been degrading women for years. Nobody did nothing about it. Nobody said nothing about it. How we. But don't act like you don't know why. It's the accumulation of the shit. Stop playing games. Stop playing. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Let's finish up these comments. I still got to go on the other side of Brooklyn and finish uniform shopping. Child, help me, Jesus. It took them saying the Holocaust isn't real. Whatever. No, they down. They done. No, they done. You do YouTube? That's not. No, they done. They have some certain things that they take you down for a week or a month. You can't do this. They notify you. They're done. They're done. They're done. Okay, for them to have came on, they were even able to stream to even tell us that they're done. They didn't take away their streaming services, nothing. They are demonetized. It is over. It is a wrap. They're done. They're done. Jada said you dated non-black chicks, but you still single. You enjoyed a non-black women, but seemed the most you did was make them baby mamas. A majority of them wives, a majority. I'm just saying, y'all the problem. Bruh, I saw this girl, she was making, I think it was a TikTok, but y'all know I don't be on TikTok. I saw it on YouTube. And she was like, and I've already seen this statistic, and they ran the statistic that even though all men are fucking crazy, but white men and black women marriages last longer, marriages, relationships, whatever, last longer than any other group of black on black, white on white, black and white, Asian and white, whatever the fuck, and the least likely to survive are white women and black men. Because, the least likely with any race of women are black men. Now, I ain't a black male YouTuber. This is really their job to unpack. But it seems like it might have a lot to do with this inferiority thing they have going on, right? And instead of working on themselves and blaming black women for it, or just women in general for it, but black women in particular for it, that whole oh, y'all are so mean and aggressive and apparently not, because the most aggressive of the men, white men, right, are thoroughly okay with the way black women act and behave, right? So it's really them, whatever. You are the lowest level of man based on the charts, based off of history, based off whatever. And instead of dealing with that and trying to build themselves up, they want to drag down anybody who's underneath them, which are us. Not no more. The audacity. Yes, the audacity. How many? I know people like this. Talking shit while they living in her house for free. Talking shit as they live in their house rent free. Eating her motherfucking kids' food, drinking the fucking Capri Suns. But talking shit. Make it make sense. It's like you have to be real, just like, again, you know how they say slavery and beating motherfuckers down, it has thoroughly destroyed them, and it's not our job to pick their asses up. As a man, it's their job. But they're too busy wanting to be every other man instead of having pride in who they are and leveling themselves up. But that's a story for another day. She said they talked about the Israels. They're getting credit off her score to get a car, etc., or complaining as if her job degree ain't shit, but she makes more money than you. She paying y'all bills. She got the money. She the one that got the money that you even using to go out with the other bitches or to ignore her and disrespect her and hang out with your friends. She the one that bought you that gaming system. Hello. She said, Gina said she had no kind of idea that thing was going on in South Africa. It does. It does. I remember, y'all know I went there. When did I go there? 2016, 15? I don't remember. But yeah, I remember that report from then. I was like, oh, wow. And they just starting, like, it's like, I believe it's like 114 a day or some shit like that. Like, it's wow. Like, it's wow. Like, you know, women don't belong to men. Like, we don't. We are our own entities. Grow the fuck up. Belong to what? Belong to a bum ass nigga that all he want to do is drag you to the pits of hell. Are you stupid? Why would you even put yourself in that position? Why would you put your kids in that position? You crazy? How much L's are you losing? How much that fucking game system cost you? That motherfucker can't even remember your birthday, but here you go buying him Jordans and fucking games and shit that he could just use to just ignore you and disrespect you and act like you ain't shit. Are you dumb? I need to know. Are you dumb? They losing all the sponsorships. So it is what it is. She said, when I was young, mama had to make you get in the house before the street lights came on. We didn't want to be in the house. Now all they do is be in the house. And then they confuse why they don't know how to talk to women. It's crazy wild. It's crazy wild. She said, all I had to hear was the name and I was out. It was. I didn't even know that, but for some reason I felt like since they just had a baby, maybe that's what it was for. But I didn't know that it was for the baby, and he took the money that he earned, that he raised to buy the baby shit and bought Rick Ross a fucking chain, and she didn't leave him then. Jesus Christ. Well, I guess she left him when he pulled the gun on the baby. So I guess, I guess. She didn't leave him then. Chiras. She said no sponsors want to be tied to them. Why would they? She said, and that's why the federal authorities are watching the manosphere. Yeah, because they are the catalyst of a lot of this extra shit going on. They are the catalyst. Okay? Instead of dealing with, well, maybe you'd never put in no effort into anything. That's why you don't have a job. Maybe nothing matters to you. Okay? You see that girl that I just showed you a little while ago who, she's 21. The nigga just abandoned her. She ain't got no choice but to get up and go to work because she got that baby on her fucking hip. She ain't got no choice but to make it. However, whether she making t-shirts, I heard she making t-shirts. Shout out to her. Thank you, Francesca. She sent me a super chat. She said for supporting Black women. Like I said, just in case y'all don't realize, I've decided that I'm not going to say what everybody sends me, but I'm going to only speak on I'm only going to mention the amount when it is $50 and over. Okay? Because, you know, I'm not going to say 20 because then I don't want other people to feel like, well, man, I sent you $20. It was better than the person who sent you $1. You know, I don't want to go through all of that. So I appreciate everybody. Shout out to everybody, but I'm just letting you know. Kendra was the last person that sent me $100. Thank you so much, Kendra. Anyway, everybody said YouTube doesn't want to use their sponsorships. Things that they can destroy, toys that they can try to destroy. Yeah, and you're supposed to stay destroyed. Please. She said, seems like they want to be bad bitches and kept men these days. I think so. A lot of them be so weird. And if you listen to them, they will tell you their fuck shit. Let them talk. They will tell you their dysfunction so fast. They're so desperate to tell it to you, child. She said, we need to teach them to practice celibacy from jump. This is getting out of order. We have to protect each other as women because these men want to unalive us. No cap. She said, fresh and fit, danger to women. Pleasure P, danger to old women and children. Gunplay, the name speaks for itself. Girl. She said, I had no time for Derek. Me neither. Like I said, shout out to Couture for reaching out to me and like checking on me and letting me know what was happening. But like, I tried, girl. I tried. I was just, last week wasn't a good week for me, okay, at all. But I did try. I really, really did try. And I watched that shit for like 3 minutes. I was like, fuck these niggas. Fuck these niggas. I want to. She said, they just said, bruh, maybe Rick Ross will bail him out since Gunplay gifted him a chain, even though getting mad at the public for not donating to his baby. Child, Rick Ross better bail him out. He the one who he's spending that money on. You imagine. You with a nigga, he's a man. Listen, unless you are like 22, I ain't gonna hold you because don't even do that. But like, unless y'all are teenagers and some shit, your boyfriend or your fiance or your husband is always spending time with some dude or his homies. He's always out. Y'all be worrying about other bees, when you need to be worried about the homies. Chilling with the homies. Y'all remember that song? Chilling with the homies. You worried about if a chick came over, but that nigga right next to him is the bitch you need to be worried about. Okay? Hey, officially, Kezi, how are you? Yes, we need some more likes. Please run these likes up. Y'all know I ain't been here about a good 10 days. Please run these likes up. Support your girl. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow me on my other social media platforms. As you know, I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. Please follow. Please subscribe. Donate to my channel as well. All donations are thoroughly appreciated. For real. Like I said, I don't care if it's $1. $10, $5, $100, anything. I appreciate all donations and support. Okay, thank you so much. What the fuck is this? Oh no. Yes. But then they mad that they can't have nothing. Then they mad at the girl for getting a good car when the girl spent mad time fixing her fucking credit. You spend so much time on tomfoolery. Just like when now he got his shit with him, but like when brother Umar Brother Umar? Is Brother Umar? Umar. What the fuck is his name? Umar, okay? Where he was like, it's on men to fix men. It's on black men to fix black men. They out here talking about baby mamas and all of this dumb shit and women this and women that. Be there for your fucking kids, your nephews, your fucking people in your neighborhood. Teach them how to do something without being a bum on a fucking corner. Bum ass nigga sitting up on the goddamn corner all fucking day. Damn near 50 years old, still probably living in the same fucking building he was raised in. Bullshit ass niggas. Teach them how to fix their fucking credit. You want to try to tell them to get a vasectomy? Thank you for saving women. No, they busted ass babies anyway. Fucking talking about vasectomies when you need to be telling them how to fix their fucking credit. When you need to be telling them how to, college ain't for you. Go to fucking construction site. Go to a mechanic school. You could get into, I don't know about the rest of the country, but I know in New York City, you can get into a lot of these programs for free 99. Free 99. All that money y'all spend on fucking video games, you can spend that money on taking a mechanics course. Learn to fix some shit. Learn to do something. If college ain't for you, okay, fine. But then what the fuck is for you? And even when you get the opportunities, you blow it out your ass. Like Eternal said, blow it out your ass. But somehow, some way, that's the woman's fault. Y'all don't even listen to us. Like you said, we second-class citizens. So why the fuck you blaming us for your fucking problems, first class? More time, you ain't fucking tell no lie. Spend more time gaming than working on their damn credit. Don't know if they child ate for the fucking day. I saw this little girl, this white girl, teenage mother. It's on Instagram. No, it might be on Instagram. I saw it on Twitter. Shout out. Follow me on Twitter, y'all. I'm Jovi Beauty on Twitter. Follow your girl. Okay. Some girl was giving her two kids, teenage girl, where the nigga at, who knows? It might be, I don't know the race of the guy. But people were mad because she was giving the babies a slice of pizza, some chips, and some grapes, or I don't remember, some fruit. Going off on this little girl. Where was the grown-ass man? Because you know it was a grown-ass man. Where's the grown-ass man that manipulated and impregnated that little teenage girl who is out here feeding her kids to the best she can? Huh? All of the smoke, all of the vitriol, all in the world for a little teenage girl trying to do her best with what the fuck she got, when most of these men are out here just abandoning their kids, don't even know if they ate on Sunday, let alone today. Counting on the fact that your ass gonna do it. That's why if they want to have vasectomies, go ahead, please do. Don't even F them. You don't need to. For what? For what? For why? And even if you do, dub them. Because why would you do anything else but dub them? Golden. Hey, Golden. I ain't been here in a while. She said, I hate when Bubs say you gonna let me beat it up. It's a turn off. I don't want to talk to you. You're lusting after me and it's not cute. This happens to me face to face. Ew. Like, you don't even got nothing. Why would you think anybody would want you to even be near them? Beat what up? That's the all you got. Even when you ever notice, even in the Orno. Well, we are hour 40 minutes in. We could say it. Porno. Even in the porno world. These men, especially these black men, have all you are ever good for, even in the porno, is your penis. Nothing else. They submit to me. Nobody submits to you. Don't even know how to use that right. But even if you did, that's all you got. That's all you have. And because everything revolves around sex to them, they think that it must to us. That's all you have. That's it. You can't even buy your kid a slice of pizza. Tell me I'm lying. They couldn't let your kid want to take a summer school class and see who's going to pay for it. Not them. Hitting the link is faster than texting. She said her ex got heavy into the manosphere toward the end of COVID, and it was a little scary, almost incel-like. I kept calling him borderline incel. He blamed black women for everything. Mm-hmm. He also became very jealous of me and didn't listen to anything manosphere when we met. Kev Samuels forced that movement. Mm-hmm. I told you, I've lost friends over that. Like, people that I've known for years over just like, okay, you let an idiot tell you some shit and you, because I'm a man, you have no control of everything and nothing else in your life. You're destroying everything in your life. But I'm a man. What that mean? God put me over you. That's all you got to go with. Okay. I don't believe that. I believe women were here for thousands of years before men even came along. Y'all here to live shit. Get y'all shit together. Y'all here to do shit. Get y'all shit together. I'm a man. And what does that mean? Because even all men are kind of fucking crazy. But even if we talk about black men, what does that mean in comparison to an Asian man? To a white man? To an Indian man? What the fuck does that mean? I'm a man. I got a dick. A dyke got a dick. I just saw a video of her arguing about the price of the dildo going up to $289. They got dicks. What does that mean? These other races of men got penises too. What does that mean? I'm a man, but you can't provide for your kid. Couldn't even take your kid school shopping if you wanted to. Just couldn't. Shit, don't even know the teacher grade. They don't even know their kids grade properly. But I'm a man. I deserve respect. Why? Because you're a man. Because God gave you a dick. Sharon says she's my 29-year-old autistic son. I worry so much about him. He'll be all right. It's these men. They the one who got problems. Leslie said the manosphere incite violence against women. That's why the FBI is stalking and shutting down these men. Women work for the FBI too. Men think they can get away with murder forever. Like I said, women, we are all over this world, are coming like, no, not our daughters. You might have did it to our mamas. You might have did it to us, but not our daughters, not our nieces, not our granddaughters. No, ma'am. No, sir. Yeah, I believe that 1,000%. They want to destroy us. Why? Because you can't keep saying I'm a man, and it means nothing. It don't mean anything. It don't mean anything. Can you imagine some bum ass nigga? And that's what I don't understand. Can you imagine some bum ass nigga that's sitting on your fucking couch all day playing fucking video games, looking you in your face when you come home from working hard, demanding dinner and shit. You got to take care of your kids, even if they his kids as well, child. You got to take care of the kids. You got to cook him dinner. He want his plate first. He want the big piece of chicken. The fuck you talking about? The nigga who paid for the groceries I get the big piece of chicken. I pay for the groceries. The fuck are you talking about? But I'm a man. Hell no. I don't even know what it is. I think it is. Isn't that the thing that Trump is on? That's what I think that's what I thought that was. When I keep hearing about Rumble, I thought so I'm not going on there. Yes, brother Umar. Thank you so much. I'm not going on there. If this the thing that Trump is on, I'm not going on there. If it's not, y'all let me know, and I might. She said, take some accountability, deadbeat dads. Most women who are single moms thought were manipulated by a bunch of trash ass niggas like you. Deadbeat dad. Take some accountability. All women do is take accountability. Who feeds the child that you abandoned? If not her. Who gets them ready for school? Who gets them through life? If not her. I'm mad. Because this is why they all need vasectomies, and this is why the federales got y'all niggas on check. You don't see the feds shutting down Shira. Do you see the feds? You see the feds fucking with Shira? No. You see the feds fucking with any women? No. Not women who are pro-woman. No. Come on now. We all want them to get snipped. She said, King Kong consciousness. I can't even lie. Someone asked me a set of names mixed with Dr. Umar and asked me who would I rather date. I'm like, give me Dr. Umar. No, for real. Niggas is crazy. The fact that Dr. Umar is top of the list because look at the options, boy. Like it's so, and you know what the gag is? It could be so simple if they actually were accountable and rational. It could be so simple. But they were already bad, and the manosphere just spear drive them like right into the pits of fucking hell. They were on the verge. They were like this before. Patriarchy had them all fucked up. They were like this. They was above the what bubbles and shit. That manosphere, the Kevin Samuels, the Fresh and Fits, all of them, they took them by the dirty draws, because they draws be dirty, and dragged them to the pits of hell. And they stay in there, and they with it. Don't pay no mind to him. Hey Shay, how are you? She said prices of y'all seen that video? I was dying. Prices of the dildos went up, boy. Okay. So why would I be on Rumble? That's what I thought it was. So why would I be on Rumble? You crazy? No, thank you. Yeah, she said, yeah, my daughter ain't falling for the bananas and the tailpipe with these dudes. I told her well, and she understands. I reiterate this shit so many times to everybody who listen. My kid, my family, my little cousins. I don't give a fuck. My older cousin. Bitch, you need to come. No. It keeps sounding like the freaking stove is on. Like, we're not doing this. Like, no. Everybody need to understand what's happening. She said, dudes don't understand when we get fed the house, we have to think about the kids eating first, but they get mad at us. Please. Girl, you already know the vibes. But they never tell the men to stand up and take care of their responsibilities. They never tell the men to be better. They tell women out here choose better. Single mothers, bruh. Half of y'all tricked and abandoned some girl, and that's why she a single mother. That's why she a single mother, because she thought you was in love and shit, and she drank the patriarchy Kool-Aid, and you abandoned her. Your first fuck before probably majority of you before the baby was 2 months, abandoned her. What the fuck are you talking about? Instead of saying, these men need to man up. It wouldn't be single mothers if these men would take care of their child, because for some reason you really think a woman is leave for she could get $300-$400 in food stamps, right? Because if $300-$400 in food stamps is worth more than what you've ever brought to the fucking table, that's crazy. That's crazy. They don't even understand how stupid they make themselves sound. Like, she left me for she can get public assistance. You know how shit public assistance is? Do you know on the best, for the most people part, let's say you get like $500. Let's say $600. Let's say $600. So you got six. So you had a whole man in your house, and he couldn't provide $600 to the point where public assistance was better than him. Make it make sense. It don't. They know it don't, but that's their business. She said they have to lie to themselves and find that think other non-black women find it desirable. Why? All boils down to peen size. That's all you got. That's all they got. That's it. That's it. The thought of that, because most of them ain't even got that, but just the thought of that's all you have. That's all you have. Like, oh no, I'm not stable. No, that's it. I'm superior because I got a superior cock. In what world? In what world? In what world do you live in? Yeah, they give y'all give away the peens freely. The fuck? Ain't nobody gotta marry y'all. Let's get them likes up. All right, y'all. We're gonna get out of here because I still have to go buy these uniforms, and the store open late, but I don't want to be out these streets late. I appreciate you all for coming. I will be here tomorrow. I know I say that sometimes and I don't. We're back to regular scheduled programming. Like I said, shit's been shitting. Shit has been shitting. I don't want to talk about it. It has been shit. Shit is shit. Okay? Shit is shit. And that's just what it is. But I appreciate you all for coming. If you have a story you want me to talk about on our morning show, because that's what we have a morning show, or to make a video about, send it to me in the messages. I appreciate you all. Again, I appreciate everyone who donates to the channel and supports your girl. And as always, I hope you live your life like it's golden, because there's no other way to live it. Have a good day, y'all. And everybody in California and all on that side, be safe.